Hello, everyone. Welcome. I hope we can all hear me correctly, and I know we're all having a good Friday because I am. I did some very special videos earlier. Just saying, special videos recorded earlier. Fun time, you know. But yeah, I don't know. All right. Let's talk about some horror news because it's been ages. It feels like, even though it's been like a week, but it feels like it's been ages. And I got the investigation spectacles on today, so I have to sound smart. Not that I'm gonna sound smart, but still. Also added a few more movies to the background. We now got Hostel, Freaky, and I believe that's it. I just moved some stuff around to add those in. So yeah, that's fun. But yeah. Just move out a bit so I can get my foot in a comfortable position, and then I can start talking about the movie news. All right. Let's get into the movie news, the horror, because in fact, I'll get into that in a second. But I just have to say, this week has been awesome. Literally, in 3 days, one of my videos got 6,000 views, so awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. And, it's just really cool that I was able to get 6,000 views in a video in literally 3 days. When I originally thought it would take me ages to get a video to that many views. But no, 6 is my lucky number, I guess, because my second most viewed video is also a number beginning with 6, and that's over 600. So, yeah, thank you guys. So, let's get into the horror news. So, beginning it here, Doug Bradley wants to come back as an older and darker Pinhead in a Scarlet Gospels movie. So, Doug Bradley, who Pinhead, Hellraiser, Hell Priest, whatever you want to call him, Doug. He said that when he was asked, he said he wouldn't rule out a return. He said, "I certainly never say never. I've never said I was done with it. I've never said I've retired from it." He continues to say, "I'm sensible about these things. I was in my mid-30s when I first played the character, and I was just turning 50 when I played him the last time. I ain't in the same age range anymore. I'm now in my 70th year, and to some extent, I think special effects and makeup is a younger man's genre. Game." But he said that he would want to return for a adaptation of Barker's 2015 novel, The Scarlet Gospel, which concerns the end of Pinhead. So, cool. I mean, I haven't read the book. I don't really read Clive Barker because I was told that he's quite for a certain amount of people they like him, but for others, it's just like the movies: demon to some, angel to other. That's Clive Barker. But yeah, let's keep going through this horror news because we got a first look at Terrifier 3, and Art the Clown is now filming. Everyone, he's back in the makeup. David Allen Thornton is ready. So basically, earlier today, okay, this morning for you Americans, this afternoon for me. David Howard Thornton said, "Are you ready for more?" I read that wrong. Damien Leone said, "Are you ready for more?" Because Art the Clown is back. And it's going to be awesome, I just have to say. I'm so excited for Terrifier 3. But yeah, just talking about something else quickly, something that I really do want to talk about, but something I'm gonna make another video about soon. So, for the Crow remake, which is coming out at some point, we now have a release date, but I'm gonna make a video about it, so can't speak too much about that at the moment. But yeah, so the Crow is releasing in the next few months, so I'm very excited about that. Next 3 months, I believe, and the Crow will be out. Isn't that cool? I did really like the original Crow movie. I'm kind of scared for this new one, just because, it's supposed to just remake the original, and I don't want them to just remake the original. I kind of want something new, something different. Like, you can do something else than just remaking the original Crow. I just think that would be better, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah, didn't we also get the trailer for the forgot the name of it. What's it called? Killer Clowns from Outer Space game. Yeah, we did, didn't we? I'm excited for that. Like, I'm not sure if other people are, but I definitely am. I don't know if anyone else will be excited for that game, just because Killer Clowns from Outer Space game rather than another movie. I prefer another movie than a game, just because I don't really play games. I watch movies, I listen to music, I don't play games. That's not going to happen. Mainly because I can't be bothered. But yeah, that's fun. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for the new Crow movie because I think it would be cool. But just talking about the channel again, because I've given you guys a few channel updates recently on all the live streams and that, so may as well do it again. Basically, I have a lot of videos in production at the moment that I'm working on. I have a few interviews which I'm also working on at the moment, which will be coming out over the next few weeks. So, regular videos, regular reviews, and that may be halted for a bit. But that is mainly just because I'm doing interviews and that kind of stuff. You get the gist of it. So yeah, that's just what's happening with the channel. Though I've got a few more interviews lined up. I've got some more things going on. Loads of more stuff happening. So yeah, get excited. Let's get into the chat though. We've got one Scary Movie 6. Everyone in the world would love this, especially me. I would love Scary Movie 6. Oh, I'm taking off my hoodie quickly because I'm boiling in here. I would love that movie. Mainly because I just think it would be cool to have a recall Scary Movie, like bring back Cindy, bring back Brenda, I think that's the name, bring back, what was the other guy, Shorty? That dude, yeah, he was funny. But yeah, bring them all back, I think it'd be good. But yeah, so Scary Movie 6, I would love that to happen. It would just be really cool. I'd have to say. But yeah, just going back to what I was saying quickly, I have a lot more videos happening. I've got longer ones. I've got more music-oriented ones as well, other than the horror stuff. Mainly metal, because that's closest to horror. So, yeah. We actually did get an update regarding Saw 11 recently. I'm pretty sure it's going to be filming very soon. I think it said in March or April. It was either one of those two. But it's filming very, very soon. I'm very excited for that because Saw 11 is supposed to come out in September. So they film it, edit it, and do all of that in less than a year. I mean, Scream did it. Why can't Saw? They used to do it, pump one out every year, and they were all pretty good up until about 7. But so that's pretty good. Scream 11. Yeah, I haven't heard of this. I haven't. I don't think Scream's going to go this long, sadly. I think it's going to end after the last one that we got 6, or they're going to pump out one more to keep the money train going, then they're going to reboot, or they're just going to say, all right, guys, Scream's over now. It's done. Give us more money, and maybe in 10 years we'll release a steelbook version of Scream 7. Isn't that fun? But yeah, that's so Scream 11 is probably never gonna happen. Thoughts movie poster on the DVD cover. Yeah, I'm still trying to get the DVD. I've just been very busy and I just completely forgot about getting the Saw X DVD. I was literally gonna get it like the day that it came out, and I completely and utterly forgot about it. So who knows? I may have to get that at some point soon. You never know. You never know. In fact, is the DVD for that movie even out yet? Let me have a look. I don't think I swear it was still on pre-order the last time I checked, and that's why I didn't get it because I'm not waiting 6 months after paying for something just to get it just at a slightly lower price. I don't see a point. So yeah, let's quickly look this up. Saw X DVD release date UK. I have to look up UK release dates, okay? Just because. Oh, it's already out. It came out on the 11th of December. All right, I'll get that then. I still have to get the rest of Saw for my collection. So, oh god, I only bought the first one the other day. I showed it off in the YouTube short, and almost the first time recording that, I accidentally doxed myself, so I had to record it again and just write out all my details on the package. I was so stupid and was just like, yeah, no, okay, just rip it open. So that had to be redone. But yeah, I'll definitely get the Saw X DVD. If not, I'll probably get a poster for Saw X and put it like down here or over here, maybe. You know, this door's pretty blank. Maybe if I put something on top of it, it'll look better. At the moment, I just got the gingerbread thing just hanging from the door. Oh, it just fell off. But yeah, I'll probably get the Saw X DVD now that I know it's actually out, and I won't be waiting 6 months to get it. Oh, another thing that I was gonna get as well. Thank you for reminding me. I've got to get that, like, not the actual like just mask that they use. I think, in fact, no, I think it's literally in a shop near me. I saw they had I can't remember if it was the one where he said "was up" and it's the one where the tongue's out, or if it's the one where he's high. But it was one, it was one of the two ghost face masks, and I just saw it and I'm like, I need that. It needs to happen, you know. Like, this is cool and all, but it's been up there for a few months, you know. I may replace it with a Jason mask or something at some point, just to mix it up, because I don't think I can fit a Michael Myers mask back there. Speaking of which, I just noticed this is hanging off the wall. That's no good. Stick it back on there. Yeah. Very fun. Adam Stanheight skeleton in Saw 3D. Yay, we was in. If you think it's Adam, that is. If you think it's Adam, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just messing around again. Adam's dead. It's very sad that he died. Yeah, he died in like Saw 3 when what's its name? Amanda, not Amanda. Was it Amanda? Oh yeah, Amanda, when Amanda just suffocated him with the bag. If you think that killed him, Adam return. I think that would be cool. You know, bring Adam back, reveal him as a secret accomplice in Saw 11, then like have an ultimate showdown in Saw 12 with Gordon and Adam like fighting off against each other with traps trying to one up each other, and Adam's like, "You left me there," blah 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 blah. Oh god. That Pendle skeleton, yeah, Zeb was also one of the skeletons on the floor in Saw 3D. And speaking of Saw 3D, you know, everybody's favorite Linkin Park members. Also, I've done a lot of videos about Linkin Park recently. I'm just very happy that we got a new song. Everyone's favorite Linkin Park member is actually in that movie as one of the trap victims. Chester is actually in that movie. I think he plays this he plays the guy who's like glued to the seat of the car, and he has to like pull himself off while ripping all the skin in that because he was a big fan of the Saw franchise, and they just said, "Yeah, come on in." Xavier, you got some weird obsession with Xavier and Zep, man. Every live stream, that's my desk there. Every live stream, I'm being asked about these. What's up with them? Like, you into him or something? Just reach out to the actor, man. Like, yeah, I'm joking, but yeah, Xavier. I think his skeleton was in Saw 3D. I'm not too sure though because it's been quite a while since I watched it. In fact, I think when Saw 11 comes out, it's time that I rewatch all the Saw movies because my memory is getting blank with all these movies. It's because I watched all the Hellraiser movies, and that's all that's on my mind at the moment. And after Hellraiser, well, that franchise is next. Why do I pick the goriest franchises to watch? Like, I always pick the mean, gory franchises to watch. Like, first it was Texas Chainsaw, then it's what's it called? Evil Dead, then it's Hellraiser, now it's Hostel. I haven't even released the Hellraiser video yet because half of them are just moaning in because I hated the last one. I'm still gonna finish editing all of them, but at some point those will be out. Then it will be all the Hostel videos. Then it will be probably store by the time or Halloween after that. But yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I actually do continue to ask you guys a question. What franchises would you guys actually want to see me cover? I'm gonna ask this in the community post later. But I think I'm either gonna go for after I do Hellraiser, of course, and Hostel. I think I'm either gonna go for Friday the 13th or I'm gonna go with Purge. A new Purge movie is possibly coming out soon. Or should I force myself to sit through all the Scooby-Doo movies? Because I just noticed that, but just wrong side again. I just noticed that just back there, so like, should I watch it? Should I force myself to watch all the Scooby-Doo movies? Dr. Gordon's foot was in Saw 3D. Yeah. I mean, if you believe it was, no. I'm not gonna do that this time. Yeah, it was obviously his foot. Yeah, it's just this like disgusting, decaying bone foot thing that he chopped off in the first movie with the saw. Get it? Because it's the name of the franchise. Saw, and he cut off his foot with a saw. Genius. It's also literally the box art for the first movie, but I keep accidentally grabbing my headphone case, thinking that it's my mouse. I don't look, and I pick this up instead of. I can't show it on cameras because it's connected, but yeah, I keep picking up the wrong thing. But yeah, I think I'm hoping Dr. Gordon comes back in the new Saw movie, because if not, who's it gonna be? Hoffman? As much as I love the Hoffinator, he got like 3 movies to himself, and Dr. Gordon got 1. Not very fair, Not to make fun of him, but Carrie Elwes, he's getting up in his age now. Like, I think you may have to make another. You may have to make another one with him. It's kind of like, as much as I hate to say it, with Saw X, the moment that movie was successful, they greenlit 2 more. Not to insult Tobin Bell, but I'm saying this in all seriousness, it does seem like they just said, we have to make as many of these more until he dies, which is just horrible. Like, that's what they did originally with Saw. They just pumped out as many as possible. I don't want that for Saw now, because, like, you have so many other timelines and things which you can do. You have the Jigsaw timeline. You have the Spiral timeline. Well, I guess not, it's all in the same timeline, but you have so many other things where you can go, yet you don't. you're just sticking to this one soap opera. And I think it's time that you just maybe focus on something else for a while. Because, it seems a bit sad just to pump out as many Saw movies as possible. But I got a bit serious there. Apologies for that, everyone. But yeah, getting back to the horror news. So Purge 6 was actually announced the other day. I'm actually really excited, but it wasn't announced. But Frank Grillo basically confirmed it. Okay, I have a whole other video on that, so check that out. But yeah, Frank Grillo basically confirmed the Purge 6 in something the other day, and I'm excited for it. So X movie title cards, yeah. Well, in fact, it is a pretty cool title card. It isn't like the other ones where like you get a really gruesome, brutal crap. Then it's like the mechanical Saw logo and all of that. In Saw X, it's just more, I guess, more normal. I'd say it's really just a Saw X, and it's like showing stuff behind it. I don't know how to say. It's like you have two layers. One of the layers is, I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, it's a cool movie title sequence. Okay, it's a cool title sequence. Just have to say. But yeah. Also, like, it's been. I just remember this, but like, when are we getting Salem's Lot? Like, it's been ages since that was announced, and it just feels like we got nothing about it. It'd be kind of cool if we got that. If we got anything about that, that was announced in 2021, and was supposed to come out in 2021. We still have nothing about it. That's fun. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm answering my own questions here because, like, there's nothing out about Salem's Lot. I need more Stephen King movies, is what I'm saying. Like, Mike Flanagan needs to hurry up. Release the next one. Do it. Oh, God. But yeah, let's actually just go back to Bloody Disgusting and see what else is there, because we all love Bloody Disgusting because it's great for these streams. I can just scroll down, pick whatever I want, and talk about it. So, we have a new cast member for Venom 3. So, Clark Bacco has been cast in Venom 3, and there has been nothing released about her character, but she is going to be in the movie. We all know what she's going to be. Random symbiotes, yeah! We all love the random symbiotes that you just shove into these movies. Yeah. Ooh, this is good. So Christopher Landon is directing a Platinum Dunes thriller, Drop, starring Megan Faye. So, he's got a lot of movies that he's making. Because let's just see what this is. Blumhouse and Platinum Dunes. So Platinum Dunes, of course, Michael Bay's company. Oh, they brought the script to Platinum. Okay. There's nothing else about the movie, but Christopher Landon's making a new movie. It's always good when I see Christopher Landon making a new movie, because I don't know why, but I just think he is one of the better current horror directors at the moment. Just because he's really, his style of filmmaking is very different than everyone else. And I would love to see what he did with Scream 7. Sadly, we're not going to get to see that this film. Also, The Boys Season 4 is coming out this summer on June 13th. That's the same month that the new Crow movie comes out. Can we get a same-day release for The Crow and The Boys? Because that would be amazing. But yeah, I'm very tired at the moment because it is like 10:30, and I haven't exactly gone to sleep early every day this week. So I'm gonna end it here, guys. I apologize for the short stream, but yeah, I've got loads of videos coming out soon. More specifically, some interviews about stuff, some more reviews, some music stuff, along with your typical Shay Rants live streams every week. So look forward to that. Until I do, oh god. Okay, one more thing. If I'm able to stay awake. Oh, that just woke me up. No. No, I haven't. I haven't seen the Crystal Lake show. Oh, should we have a look? We have a look for this amazing, totally released yet trailer for Crystal Lake. Let's look. I had my passport wrong because I wasn't looking. So we have a look at this totally real trailer that's up for Crystal Lake, which would definitely be in this news thing if it was actually real, but it's probably not. But I'm still gonna look because I'm dumb. Crystal Lake trailer. It's literally my number one recommendation. Like, oh look, there's nothing. Wow. Amazing. Cannot see anything. Alright, there we go. I can see again. I'm more awake because Daniel has once again made me depressed from Crystal Lake. Oh god. Thank you. Yeah, I really didn't expect the views on that video. I just it was actually around this time when I made it, and I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. And I've no one to talk about it with because they're all in bed, and I'm just like, well, I may as well make a video. Well, that did amazing. Hello, Chris. I'm very well today. How are you on this fine Friday evening? Yeah. Oh god. Daniel, why do you do this to me? Give me a second. Help. Breathe. Right. Hello, Kazan Industries. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry for laughing that for the beginning of that. Daniel is making me laugh because he's once again making me look up trailers that don't exist. Things are good, yeah. I was just saying, I have loads of but I'm just gonna say it since there's some more people here. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 is probably gonna come out soon, and I'm interviewing some people who are in that movie. I wonder who that could be. Ooh. Wonder who that could be. What I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm interviewing some people from Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2. Like that's basically that's the announcement. Yep, classic. I don't know why I clicked for that. Classic Daniel, I know. Just mean. But yeah, let me just say it now because people are here. Because I love The Crow. The Crow remake has finally got. In fact, it hasn't got a release date, has it? The Crow remake has a month when it's coming out in. It's coming out in June. I can't tell if he's trolling me because I can't tell if he's actually trolling me. I'm gonna look it up, but I'm not sure if he's trolling me again because he could just be trolling me again. But I'm gonna look it up because my brain's not very big. I have a smooth brain. Right. FNAF 2 update. Oh wait, it's just showing me things for the game. Movie. Let me do that. Let's see. All right. I'm not just gonna watch 3C Films' video on here, but yeah, I did see that. I found an article regarding it, which I'll say in a moment. But well, quickly answer Chris's question. So, the interviews which I have coming up are regarding Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. I'm interviewing some of the cast for it. And yeah, it is a lot of fun. I mean, can't say much more. Enough said. God, that was cringy. Why did I say that? But so let's just go through this because as much as I hate Screen Rant, they do show like everything you need to know about everything in just a quick summary. So, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is officially confirmed. There's not been a lot of details about the movie. The cast of the movie has not been confirmed, but we all know that everybody's favorite whistleblower is. I need to stop this. We all know that gosh, I'm going red. All right, so I can't even remember his name now. Oh God.
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
No.
I don't know that one.
Why did my Echo Dot start? I was literally laughing. Oh well, basically, I keep trying to record the video about the movies. It's gonna be in the coming week, so probably, hopefully next week, if I can get the video recorded like tomorrow or the day after, then I can probably get it edited and it'll be out Monday. I'm planning ahead because Sunday's my sister's birthday and I can't do anything that day, sadly. I gotta celebrate her birthday with her. Well, I'll say sadly. But yeah, so going back to FNAF, we know Josh Patterson is coming back. I finally said it correctly that time, not what I said before. But yeah, it's probably gonna be PG-13 again because the first one made boatloads of money, and we all know how much studios love money. Don't know why I'm saying money like that. Just felt like it. But yeah, so going back to what you just said here, I'm probably gonna have this out. Then I'm reviewing the Hellraiser movies, and I've got a very special 2-part video at the end of that. And then, since I now have it back here, that is gonna be reviewed in all of those movies, all 3. I always force myself to watch the worst movies. I don't know why. I just see something that interests me and I watch it and I'm like, okay, well, that was something. That was my exact face after watching Saltburn as well. But yeah, I need to stop just watching the weirdest movies. I don't understand. Like I watched Bad CGI Gator the other day. Review for that coming as well, but like I don't know why I watched it. I was just like, oh, that trailer looks good. Where's it? Where's it streaming on? Nowhere. I'll just buy it on Amazon. Bought it, watched it. Well, it was definitely something. It was definitely something. I don't know what that movie was. I saw that there's a movie called Bad CGI Shark as well, so I may have to watch that as well. Do a double feature. Yeah, everyone needs R-rated FNAF. Like the first one was okay, but once again, that was so kid oriented. Like you have a scene where mutilated bodies of kids are in the animatronics building a fort with 3 alive people. These are rotten corpses from years ago. Would they not smell? Not once in that movie did I even see the guys make like a bad face. Like that would reek. Not that I know, but like I've been told by a friend. No, I've been watching you recently because the final season is gonna come out at some point, and I gotta remember it because watching recaps doesn't do it for me. But yeah, yeah, I agree with you there, Daniel. For once, I think that FNAF should definitely be rated R. It just needs to be rated R, or at least make 2 cuts of the movie. Because, as I said before many times, the first one was said to be 3 hours long. Where'd the extra hour and a half go? Like, that's the whole separate movie that you got there that you just cut. What happened to the hour and a half of footage that they filmed for it? I don't know, but hopefully something happens with it. Bonus features on a DVD or something. Nothing can beat Willy's Wonderland. It's still the greatest FNAF movie ever. Nicolas Cage made a real FNAF movie just there. Has that movie premiere that you're going to happen yet? No, it actually hasn't. So that is going to be next Friday. Basically, the reason that I couldn't do my stream last Friday was because I was doing a trip all weekend. So I did it on Thursday instead. But no, the premiere is going to actually be next Friday, and I may actually get back in time to do a live stream. Hopefully. But if not, it'll end up being on Saturday because I may be tired when I get back from traveling to sunny London all night. Wish me luck. But yeah, no, the premiere hasn't happened. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun either way because just a movie premiere for a movie which I really liked, which I have already seen. You know, like watched it on Shudder, but still, I want to watch it again, and it will be cool to watch a movie that released in streaming on theatre. It will be cool to watch a movie that released on streaming in theaters. I said that the wrong way around. But yeah, it's kind of like what's happening for all those like Disney Pixar movies that came out during quarantine. They were just all shoved on Disney Plus. Now they're coming out in cinemas. Have you checked out Thanksgiving yet? Still waiting for you to review it. I have watched it about 3 times because I like it a lot. I didn't think that it would be the right time to review it though, considering how it's January, February. Oh, got that wrong again. Almost March, but maybe I'll review it because it does need to happen, and I can't just wait till 2025 when the sequel comes out to review the movie because that would get no views. I'm joking, of course. I'd still review it anyway, but I'd probably review it again when the sequel's coming out. But no, I'll probably. There's so many things I have to review. So, oh god, start writing down the list. Where's a piece of paper? Flashcard, that'll work. Pen. Yeah, I'll just have a little cup of pens over here, just in case. But yeah, just so that I can remember. Thanksgiving. American Psycho, Hostel 1 to 3, all Hellraiser movies. I'm just releasing all my plans right now. And what was the other one? Bad CGI Gator. Okay, now I have a note for all the movies which I'm reviewing in the next month. But yeah, I will probably review Thanksgiving soon because I really did like it, and you know, I think it would be cool to just review Thanksgiving. I heard rumors that Cujo might be getting a remake / sequel soon. Have you heard anything? I have not heard anything, but as a big Stephen King fan to the point where I accidentally got fake blood on my copy of Holly, I'll just drop that book on my desk. I'll pick that back up. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up now because I have not heard of that. But I think that actually be pretty cool because the original Cujo is alright in my opinion. It's not the best movie. Here we go. But I think that, it could be cool. Oh! No, that's on a fandom website. Hang on. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay, yes, they are making a remake of Cujo. It's an actual remake. Oh, God. So, see here. I don't know why I took my glasses off. I need to read this. Investigation spectacles back on. So, from New Line Pictures, C.J. I've said that wrong. C.U.J.O. Yes, it's being called Cujo, but with dots in between. It's literally just going to be C, full stop, U, full stop, J, full stop, O. It's going to be a remake of Cujo. Like, I don't know why they're making it. Is it going to be like a name for something else? Is Cujo going to be an animatronic dog now? If they make Cujo CGI, I just have to say, I've lost all faith in humanity. But yeah, well, we gotta look forward to that now. A Cujo remake. I'm not really the biggest fan of the original, but no, hopefully this one's good. As long as it's not CGI. I think if it's not CGI, it'll be good. Yeah, I wait. That's the remake of Arachnophobia. Oh, I thought that was original. All right. I'm dumb. I didn't make a video on that because I remember a few weeks ago. Now we were all talking about the Arachnophobia remake, and I literally remember now. I literally said it will be called Sting. Oh God, why am I so that? What? Do I not remember this? Sting trailer. Ah, so it is. It's starring in it. Let's see this. Is there a cast or Ryan Court and Alia Brown? Well, that's fun. People with arachnophobia, go watch that movie. It's got nothing to do with spiders. You'll love it. It's about giant wasps, That's why it's called Sting. It's got nothing to do with spiders. Nothing. But yeah, I actually originally thought that Cobweb was going to be a movie about spiders. I thought that would be a remake of Arachnophobia. But it was definitely not. Cobweb was amazing in its own thing. It's got Anthony Starr in it. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend. It's pretty cool. But, yeah. look that appealing to me. I mean, it's nothing like the original. It's a completely new story. Well, I mean, that's the fun of remakes and reboots, I guess. You can just take a name and just go, hey, you know that thing which you used to love? Look at this. It's like that, but not really. That was me watching the Power Rangers movie in like 2017. Like that movie I thought was really cool because it actually had blood and action in it, unlike the show, which would always irritate me because the fight moves were atrocious. And it would just sound like, I don't know if any of you play Temple Run, but if anyone played Temple Run, when they jump, they're just like, it just sounded like that when they're fighting in those original shows. But yeah, like nothing's the same as the original nowadays with remakes. Sadly, like in the 2000s, when you'd remake a movie, it would be close to the original. But even with I'm going the wrong way again. Even with Child's Play, it's literally just a terrible remake. It's called Sting because a little girl has a pet spider named Sting. Who names a spider? Who cares? I don't know what happened to this girl. Someone needs to help her, but who gets a pet spider? Like, I have a pet dog. I don't know what I was about to say I've had. I've had a pet chameleon and I've had a pet crab. Those are close to normal than a spider. I don't know about the crab, but still. Closer to normal than a spider. And his name was Hermie because he's a hermit crab. Well, was a hermit crab. I don't know what happened to him. But I set him free back to the ocean. But yeah, I mean, who names a spider Sting? Like, I don't know. Name it Charlotte. That's more interesting because at least that makes sense. Spiders don't sting; they just bite, and sometimes they bite with venom, but that doesn't sting because they don't have a stinger. I'm going the whole rant here. I kind of like the Child's Play remake. I think it only got so much hate because they were trying to reboot whilst the original was still going. I mean, the original is still going, right? But the same thing happens with Halloween. Like every 4-5 years, we just get a new movie. And no one really seems to care about that unless you're Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Or if you're Busta Rhymes and you think you can act. But, yeah, no one really seems to care about those Halloween movies unless they're bad, but which most of them are. But, yeah, I mean, I get why a lot of people didn't like it. I do have to say, I'm similar to you. I did kind of enjoy it, but once again, that isn't just mainly because I thought it was good. I thought it was something different for once. However, it didn't need to be called Child's Play. Just call it Buddy or I don't know, something different. Like it was basically a different movie. Just change the names of the characters. Wait, didn't they? I swear they changed the names of the characters. Besides Andy, like if you're gonna change all the names of the characters, even Chucky himself to Buddy, just change everything else, and you've got an entirely different movie. It doesn't even need to be called Child's Play. Like that would have made actual good money if it wasn't called Child's Play. That was like at right the time when the bad remakes were coming out, like that 2018 Predator movie. I think it was 2018 or something. 2018, 2017, somewhere around that, or 2016. I can't remember. It's the one where like they have that like bus of prisoners who are all horrible people, like actual horrible people, and you just want the Predator to kill them. But but basically, the Mega movie is basically just a remake of 2019 Child's Play, but the doll is female, and it's actually good. And it's actually been greenlit a sequel because it didn't fail and it made money. I sound like Mr. Krabs with how we gotta count how many times I say money in this live stream. But yeah, I mean, Megan is a movie which I think was also just mainly popular because of like 13-year-olds making edits of it on TikTok with the dancing. This is why we need to set age limits on websites, but still, I think that it did really well, and I did actually like the movie. For a January horror movie, which, you know, for the past like few years, January horror movies have actually been pretty good. Like with Megan last year, we're Destroy All Neighbors this year. Both of those are good movies. A lot of people did not like Destroy All Neighbors, which, like, I don't really get. Some people said it was too comedic, but, like, it's a horror comedy. What do you want? Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Destroy All Neighbors, I do highly recommend it. It's really good. But, yeah, I really like that movie. Yeah. I'm starting a movement, give me a Robot Chucky versus Megan film, or I'll be upset. See, that's where different studios and problems with MGM being evil people come into play, because I don't know why I keep taking off the glasses, because basically MGM owned the original Child's Play and that remake, and Universal own Megan and current Chucky. We could have a current Chucky versus Megan movie, but we can't have a Robot Chucky versus Megan movie. They'd probably have to pay a lot of money, but maybe could happen if, I don't know, they're able to figure it out. I'm still not too sure though, because I wouldn't get too helpful for that, because it's MGM are just annoying. Like, they cancel so many good things and then make, I don't know, 7 billion Rocky movies. I will always hate on Rocky 5. It's just terrible. Always give me a chance to hate on Rocky 5, and I will hate on Rocky 5. It sucks. But yeah, yeah, I doubt we'll get a fight between the two Chucky and Megan dolls. Well, I don't know why I said two. I mean, you're already getting doll on doll. I'm gonna stop myself there. You're already getting doll versus doll action in the next Megan movie, because you got the Megan doll, and then you got a new doll who she's fighting against, because Megan 2.0 is going Terminator 2 route, and Megan is becoming the hero of the story instead. But yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the chances of us getting a Chucky versus Megan movie are pretty low, but I believe Friday the 13th and Halloween are owned by the same company, so Jason versus Michael film. I actually don't think that's true either, because if you're talking about Universal, which you probably are because Crystal Lake is going to Peacock, then you are sadly mistaken, because that was just for 3 movies. Basically, Miramax now own Halloween again. Which I don't know how Miramax is still making things, because they like, oh god, they're still making a lot of things. They made The Beekeeper. But yeah, like, I hate just thinking of any movie that Miramax made, because it just makes me think of the Weinsteins, and it just makes me want to beat that ogre's face in. But yeah, basically, Halloween is now owned by Miramax, and Friday the 13th is now owned by Paramount. Still. In fact, no, it is back to Victor Miller. Victor Miller now owns that. So if he wanted, technically, he could go over to Miramax and go, let's make a Michael versus Jason movie. But in the end, I think we all know Michael Myers is going to win, because Michael Myers makes more money and has more movies, so they'll probably make him win. Or they'll make it like 3 movies, and then they'll just have them teaming up against a secret villain at the end who'll probably be like Freddy Krueger or something. I don't know, that would be awesome, having like the three big horror icons coming together in one movie. Maybe they'll pull a Godzilla versus Kong and just have a secret villain, like I said, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'd watch either, to be honest. I don't like either companies. I don't like the owners of either companies, and frankly, I lean to hate Miramax more just because of, well, obvious reasons. But I do see Spyglass getting a lot of hate at the moment, mainly their owner. But which is also fair. Like, he's the reason that Melissa Barrera got fired. He's the reason that Scream 7 basically isn't gonna happen. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if we do get a I don't know, if we do get a what's it called, crossover with Michael and Jason, that would also just be very cool. Because it could have them fighting each other in one movie. You know, that'd be cool. Yeah, Blumhouse is still cool. They're owned by Universal. I just don't like Miramax. Miramax and Spyglass, I just don't like them. Most studios, I don't like in general, though, because just, well, I'm a movie guy. I gotta support the actors and the writers, you know. Yeah, I wasn't very enthusiastic about many things last year because of all of that was going on. But yeah, just how it is, sadly, in the industry. But yeah, I think maybe. Wait, aren't they? Yeah, I just remember this. So they're making a Halloween TV series. They're making a Friday the 13th TV series. They're both probably gonna go for a few good seasons. Which means, Megan, technically, they could cross over at some point. Because TV loves doing crossovers. I remember being a kid and watching, I think it was the Thundermans, and then seeing Henry Danger show up, and I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. And I started getting into Marvel, and I thought that was the greatest thing ever. And I watched She-Hulk, and the truth happened. The real world hit me. Yeah. Yeah. Got a joke about all of this. This is random, but isn't the Conjuring series coming out sometime this year? I honestly can't remember, because the last time which I saw stuff about the Conjuring series was when Warner Brothers merged with Discovery. They did release something about Conjuring 4: The Last Rites, which basically said it's going to be the last Conjuring movie, which, you know, is fair. But they also said that it's going to be directed by the guy who made The Nun 2, which kind of made me scared because The Nun 2 really ain't the best. Really ain't the best. But let me just have a quick look. Conjuring series. Wait, when I look up Conjuring TV show. I mean, as I've said a few times, I think that yeah, there's nothing really out about it. But as I've said a few times, if they have like the museum which they went to, and then each episode is focused on a different artifact, and it's each like an hour long, that would be cool. I'd really like that. But it's Warner Brothers. They're probably gonna write it off as a tax write-off or something. Add that to the list of studios I don't like. Hello, Tac Mac. Thank you so much. Yeah. It still feels very weird to just have a video that got a lot of views because I'm so used to videos not really getting that much. But yeah, I don't have a drink here. I'll just pretend. Wait, no, I can't sell this because that has a logo on it. Right, use this bowl. No, I was gonna say here's to more, but I don't have a drink with me. So here's to. No, yeah, let's hope we get more videos that perform really well like that. But yeah, going back to the Conjuring thing, as I said, Warner Brothers, they're probably going to write off the taxes. That's just what they do. But speaking of Warner Brothers, they're looking to actually merge with like other companies, and I'm hopeful that it's Paramount, because if they merge, we can have so many amazing things. We can have Batman Ninja Turtles. We can have Batman Transformers. I'm just thinking of Batman, but like, I think it'd be cool. Whether you're gonna have Michael Myers masked to your wall. Oh, probably at some point, but I'd probably need a shelf or something, like an actual shelf. He's just propped up on a ledge, but it's mainly because all the Michael Myers masks which I've seen, they go all around your head, and I don't think, unless I buy like a mannequin head and stick it to the wall, I don't think that'd work. I don't know, unless I just like shove it on my desk just here because I've got a lot of room here. This side's very full at the moment with books, lights, and random Funko Pops. But yeah. Yeah, just talking about the channel quickly because that just reminded me I want to talk about the channel occasionally in live stream. I just want to, because I did do a non-horror video soon. I'm thinking about doing a video that's not about a horror movie, and it's actually about a show, which I despised, and that should come out at some point, I think next month, because me and my friend are currently writing the script for it. It's getting very long, and it'll probably be quite the length. Best horror movie of the year so far for me is Madam Web. Yeah, I mean, I watched it. I was gonna review it. Like, I walked in the cinema like, oh, this would be great to make fun of in a review. There's nothing really to make fun of. It's just all boring. They don't even show up till the end of the movie. There's no post-credit scene. Where's Morbius? He's the only reason I wanted to watch that. Where's Morbius? Thankfully, Zach, you and me, buddy, we can watch Morbius on Netflix whenever we want here in the UK. I'm loving it. I've watched Morbius every day this week. That's a joke. I haven't seen that movie since like when it came out. I haven't watched that movie since it came out. But yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it again just because like I remember it being not that bad for some reason and wondering why people made fun of it. Then I watched it a second time and I understood why. I don't know, maybe if I watch it again, I'll be more optimistic. You never know. I could be a Morbius defender, but yeah, I definitely understand this comment here. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, just actually talking about the best horror movie of the year for me, so far, I think, just going off of movies that I've seen, it's either gonna be Lisa Frankenstein, Destroy Your Neighbors, or I have to bring up Destroy Your Neighbors, I love that movie so much, or it's gonna be, what was it called? Oh god, I've forgotten the name of it. Well, it hasn't come out yet, but Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 is probably going to be on the list of my top 3 favourite ones just because of how dumb it looks. Fun. I meant to say fun, not dumb. Don't take away my interviews, producers of that movie. I meant to say fun. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think me and the studio of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 have finally made up. Because, well, I'm interviewing some of the cast from that movie. Like, sure, I was going to start beef with them for taking down my reaction to the trailer video. But then I remembered how much I hate reaction videos and was like, they saved me. I was seriously expecting Vulture to just show up at the end and say, Madam Web, I think you and I should team up to do some good. I don't know how I got hit, but I think it has something to do with Spider-Man. Now, see, that wouldn't make any sense because he's going to be in the multiversal Sinister Six that they're setting up with Kraven, the Hunter, and who else is it? I can't even remember. El Muerto and Venom. They still haven't even done anything with Venom for them, which I'm so happy about because I actually like the Venom movies. I will always defend the Venom movies, and I just feel that they really should stop trying. They should either give the Spider-Man rights back, or, as they did recently, Nicolas Cage as Spider-Man Noir in a TV show on Amazon. The day that comes out, I'm gonna have like 7 videos coming out just talking about how much I love Nick Cage. Love you, Nick Cage. Would love to interview you, man. Send me a DM. But if they mess up the Kraven movie, I'm officially done with Sony Marvel. Hate to break it to you, that movie's already messed up when they don't have Spider-Man in it and Kraven has superpowers that he got from a bit of lion blood falling into him. That's actually his origin. It's shown in the trailer. I don't know where they're going with it. It just makes no sense. Frankly, I don't know what they're doing. It just looks really bad, and I don't even know how they can save it at this point. Like, they announced a few more animated, 2 more animated Spider-Man movies. So whether they're gonna be, I just have to say this, like, I don't know what Sony's doing before I actually get to that. What I was saying before, they make really good movies with the Spider-Verse movies, then they make really bad live-action movies. From my point of view, just stick with the animated ones. The only upside I see with Kraven is that it's rated R. Besides from that, like, what is there? Aaron Taylor Johnson shirtless? I can just look up like any movie he's been in and see that. Yeah. So if I go let a lion bite my leg off, I'll get superpowers. Can we go to the zoo tomorrow? Well, according to Sony, it will work. You know, I may have to book my ticket for my local zoo tomorrow. Feel myself getting superpowers, aka getting a hospital stay for a few months. The next video is just I tried getting superpowers and got mauled by a lion. No, I'm not that dumb, okay? Like, I should do that. But yeah, I mean, I've already said that I want to test out the Carey bucket theory. Like, if a bucket just whacks you on the head, you're gonna die. That doesn't make much sense. I don't know, maybe I should do a video debunking weird things in movies. I'll get pecked by a penguin and see what powers that gives me. What did the penguins do? Wait, you'll become a spy. You know, you'll become like the penguins of Madagascar. Wait, no, that's not Sony, is it? That's Paramount. Well, doesn't make much sense. Hello, Asylum Beyond the Dead. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, if Sony's gonna do that, then as you said, let's just walk to the zoo and just let every animal just bite me and just see if I get superpowers. If I'm bit by a lion and shocked by like an electric eel at the same time, I've got to become Electro, right? That just makes sense. But yeah, I'm going back to the horror stuff. I gotta say this again. The Crow, I'm so excited. The Crow is gonna come out soon, and I need it. I need it now. I love The Crow. What's your favorite Scream movie? Ooh, tough question. Scream 1. Simple answer, it's just Scream 1. Scream 1 is the best Scream movie. I don't really like the sequels. Like, I'm kind of like a Star Wars fan. Shout out TacMat. But, like, I'm kind of like a Star Wars fan when it comes to the sequels. They just don't do it for me. Like, you have some random legacy characters, you have other stuff. Doesn't really work for me. Stuff all in my eyes, gonna wipe that out so I can see. My glasses are getting fogged up. Going great, going. Do you have a favorite slasher movie? Hoo-hoo. Let me look at the wall behind me and see if I can. Does Terrifier count as a slasher? Because if so, it's gonna be Terrifier just because of how ridiculous that gets. But if not, I don't know, Halloween? Friday the 13th? Something like that. If Terrifier counts as a slasher though, and it's not just like torture, corn, I guess Terrifier. Yeah, we know we know you love that Halloween stuff. Best kill in Halloween 1978. Well, it's just the one that doesn't make any sense. The one where he just stabs her against the wall. I love that kill every time. It's because it's so funny thinking that like a butcher's knife can do that. My dad's a chef, so like he has a lot of knives, lots of different ones. I've used them all before when I occasionally decide. Oh god, so much time. So when I occasionally decide I want to make dinner, and well, the dog. That's nice. I think we're thinking about the wrong movies. Unless it's been so long since I watched that movie, but did he bite his head off? Or I'm thinking of a different movie. I think I'm thinking of a different movie, but in one of the movies, doesn't he decapitate a guy and then use his head as a jack-o'-lantern? I'm thinking about one of the Halloween movies. I can't remember what one. Oh, this is painful. Don't remind me, please. I need to remember this. But yeah, best. I mean, well, I've been asked the questions. Let me ask you the questions. What's the best Halloween movie out there, and what's the worst Halloween movie out there? Can't wait for all the Halloween ends with this one. Because in my opinion, the best Halloween is either going to be the first one, the fourth one, or the second one. Or it's Halloween H2O. Worst ones is going to be Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Or it's going to be, I don't know, someone else. TacMac, it's called the Dark Web, my friend. yeah, that's what happened. You see, every time I watch it, it just gets slightly better. I don't know why. It may just be because I may be a bit insane, but I don't think it's the worst. I think Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is the worst, then it's Halloween Ends. Can we all agree on this, please? Because I mean, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is something else. You got ghost ponies and ghost ladies and other stuff. And Michael Myers looks like a hobo. A very muscly hobo. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, not the original Halloween 2. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is the worst one. Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. The only good thing about it is the hospital dream sequence. That I definitely agree with. I can't argue, Sam. I can't argue. I can't argue with this. Yeah, you're right. Halloween Ends. All right, I'll say Halloween Ends sucks. I'm finally admitting it. I've been in denial. I've reached the final stage of grief acceptance. Ooh. Apologies, guys, to just randomly say this, but I'm just open blooded disgusting. So, Akela Cooper is writing a new movie called Don't Look, starring Janelle Monáe. Is that how you say her name? What's she been in? Oh, the lady from Glass Onion. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that one. Yeah. Yeah, he was nothing but a disappointment in Halloween Ends. Yeah. Yeah, you say he is a beast, but then you remember the fact that he literally, in fact, no, what I'm about to say just makes him seem like more of a beast. He literally flips off Dr. Loomis in that movie. How did he learn that? What was Sartain teaching him in that asylum? What else did he teach him in that asylum? Yeah, no, he was nothing but disappointment in Halloween Ends. Yeah, I agree. Don't see Exorcist Believer. Sadly, I've seen it. The first half was actually really good. The second half was really bad. And they sent like a 10-year-old girl to hell. And it basically just ends with her being sent to hell and her being eternally suffering for the rest of the I guess existence of her soul or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like doesn't that movie literally ends with the little girl in hell trapped there forever? Never let David Gordon Green cook again. Get him out of the kitchen and don't bring him back in. We need a new chef in here. They really disrespected Mark Myers and Ends, yeah. I don't watch any of David Gordon Green's work anymore. Well, I mean, some of his stuff's okay. Well, besides from two of them. Let's just look up David Gordon Green. How many movies has he made? Okay, this I can agree with, except for Halloween 2018. That was good. Halloween Kills was iffy, and Halloween Ends was meh. Just have to say it. David Gordon Green. What did he make before Halloween? Oh. 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 Ah. Never look up what David Gordon Green has made. You'll be haunted by some very weird cover art. Yes, Halloween 2018, I think, is one of the best Halloween movies. But as of now, we need to keep David Gordon Green out of the creative kitchen. Take all the knives away from him. Take all the ovens away from him. Take all the grills away from him. Take everything away from him. Just don't let him in the kitchen. Lock the door. The flashback in Kills was great. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they basically made Donald Pleasance, as it actually made him, they didn't just use like CGI. They got an actual guy who looked like him. I think that was really, really cool. It's just really cool how they were able to get someone who looks like Donald Pleasance in the movie, and they were able to actually make a cool sequence. I thought that was really cool. I mean, what's another good part of Kills? I mean, I've watched both versions of it, the extended version and the regular version, and there's not really a difference, aside from a few different scenes. When was When was this said? I don't remember this. Was this in like one of those older ones? You know, like in Halloween 6 or 7 or something like that. I've got to make myself look like I have a bowl cut. I've got to figure. Yeah. I don't remember when this was said. I And do you like the flashback mask? Yeah, the mask in that was actually really, really cool. I mean, yeah, it's it's basically the original mask recreated. I thought they did a really cool job at that. Yeah. I'm assuming this was David Gordon Green's work. Once again, another good reason to get him out of the kitchen. Because no, I'm joking. I don't really see why they'd need to add that in there. Michael Myers is just a killer. I actually haven't heard them say any of that. But I don't know. Teach their own with Halloween, I guess. But yeah, I definitely agree. The cinematography in the flashback was absolutely amazing. It's just the fact that they were able to basically have it that it all worked out timeline wise and it all looked really, really good. Like the filters which they used, the camera filters. And I mean, it's just really cool. Oh, so it was David Gordon Green. Um, I mean, I don't really get that. Like, Michael's a bit of a bit of a perv, to be honest. Like, he spends half of the movie just perving on naked women, unless he just wanted to kill them. Like, you're telling me he wasn't at the slightest bit attracted to that? I wish the nighttime look in the flashback looks like that in real life. Yeah, that I can't remember that exactly. I will just have to quickly look up the scene, but I think I know what you mean. Hang on. Halloween Kills flashback. Also, the themes for the Halloween Kills in 2018 were actually really cool. And honestly, the theme in Halloween Ends I thought was actually the best part of the movie. The kind of like more electronic feel to it. Yeah, alright, I get what you mean now with the kind of like nighttime feel. But yeah, yeah. I definitely get that, but I mean, I think that just going back to the ends and Halloween 2018 conversation, I think that the best part of ends, as I was saying just then, was the theme. The, the score, is that what it's called? The score of the movie, because it's just kind of really cool, like the kind of like electronic theme reimagining of the original Halloween score with John Carpenter and his son made. I thought that was really cool to have both Carpenters making the theme for the movie. I thought that would be really cool. And well, yeah. Whew, it's hot in there. I think I may need to open a window quickly, guys. Give me a second. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Window is open. Just have to cool down a bit now because I can't exactly take off anything else. Because all I've got left is my shirt because I took off my hoodie. But yeah, so just because I've got like quite a lot of chat at the moment, let's ask some questions. So, because we were doing it earlier, just because of that, what would you guys want to see in a new Purge movie? Because Frank Grillo basically confirmed it the other day that a new Purge movie is happening. So, what would you guys want to see? Because frankly, I kind of go with what they said before, how like America's like divided now, and it's happening all after the original, not the original, the Forever Purge. So yeah. Let's get into a few of the chats. Well, I mean, we don't really know what Michael is into at all in the movies because he never talks. So he could be, but he also couldn't be. You never know. I'm assuming it was more David Gordon Green's idea, but if Jamie Lee Curtis says it, then it's probably all fine. Plus, I mean, I don't know. Let's see what other horror news there is at the moment in the space of bloody disgusting. I don't know why I said space. Why not just say website? On the website of bloody disgusting, or the app, in fact, because I'm using the app instead. Let's see. A new Ryan Murphy horror series. So the creator of American Horror Stories is teasing a new show called Grotesquerie. Sounds like he's messed up saying the word grotesque. I'm assuming that this is in correlation with the last time that I screamed when I was asked if I could make a fan film, what would it be? And I said that I was trying to make one. Basically, it isn't. That's the best I can say. Because I was going to make a mini-series, but I could not get cast for it, so that just didn't really work out badly. It was going to be like this murder mystery. It was going to be set in the school. It was going to have a really cool twist. It was, I'd say, close to I Know What You Did Last Summer, but it's really nothing like that. That's just my best description of what it's kind of like, but set in a school. And there's a teacher there, but he's really just nothing. He passes out when he finds someone dead. So he's really just more of a nuisance than anything. But yeah, I was going to make something, but I sadly just couldn't find a cast. But yeah. Just going back to the topic of fan films, though, if I really would ever be able to make one, it would probably either be Scream, Halloween, Purge, or Saw, just because I think that I could do something really interesting with those. Or even Friday the 13th. Like, the recent Friday the 13th fan films have been absolutely amazing. But yeah. This, I will never say no to, because, alright, that's what I remember now. Yeah, I did say that I was working on a short. This is still happening. Yes, I'm still working on a short. I'm working hard on writing it at the moment. Once I have written it, I do already have people in mind who would probably say yes to helping me make it. So, yeah. All I have to say is the short which I am making is not horror. It is more like, it's not really war, I'd say, but it's more like not similar, war adjacent. Because they aren't actually fighting in it, but it shows characters who go to war. And that's kind of like the best I can describe it without saying anything about it, because I am still in the writing process for it. But yeah. hopefully I do get that out this year, because I am still hoping to maybe release that by November. 'Cause I just really love to do that. But if not, then next year. There's always next year. But yeah, either way, I am busy with the channel and also school at the moment anyway. I've got lots of stuff on the channel coming soon. I have another collab which I've recorded recently, and along with a few more interviews. Since that music video updated very well, I have a video which I've made on Iceman Kills, which will be coming out soon. And I've put a lot of effort into that, so that should be really cool. Because it's a different style of video. It's more like explaining the story of all the music videos. That's what that video is going to be. So hopefully, yeah, look forward to that, guys. Well, just talking about this, I also agree we could definitely come up with something cool. I mean, I may message you later, like after the stream is over, to discuss a bit further, just in case. But just in case we come up with a good idea throughout the rest of the stream, because I'm probably going to end at the 2-hour mark, because it will then be midnight, and I'm probably going to fall asleep immediately. But yeah, for a short movie, I'd never say never for a short film. For a regular length film, I am going to go to college for filmmaking after this year at school, which will literally end in June. After June, I'm done with school. Then I've got college where I will be doing filmmaking, and I don't know. They said that I will only be able to show the film that I make there to family or close friends, so hopefully I'll maybe be able to talk with them, and then I could possibly release it here, because if I can release it here, that would be really cool if I would be able to make a student film, release it on the channel, and then I could get more people to see what I can make. But yeah, as usual with these kind of things, end goal is meet Nicolas Cage. That's my end goal in life. I'm not even joking. My main goal in life is just to meet Nicolas Cage and have him on the channel. But yeah, that is just where I'm currently at with any films or fan films or anything like that. I am writing something. That's all I can say, because I don't think I can say any more without spoiling it. I mean, I have already said. Yeah, I want to be a director, writer, that kind of thing. I'll of course still make videos, but probably not as frequent as I am now if I'm gonna be doing directing and that. Same as when I'm in college, I probably won't have as much time to make videos, and I have to like go back to one a week, which wasn't my favorite time when I could only make one video a week. But at the moment, I am sort of just pumping out videos, which just feels a bit. Some of them feel a bit rushed, and I'm not always happy with them. So, yeah, as I said, I am working on longer, more higher quality videos. So just to announce those, one of those videos I'm writing with my friend Zeke. So shout out to Zeke. The other one of those I've already written, and that is going to be on Iceman Kills, the Silver Screen storyline. But yeah, I am going to try and be a director when I'm older, hopefully. Because, I mean, I've spoken to so many people at this point, all of them just said film everything. Any idea you have, film it, post it, get your name out there. Well, if you somehow get really big, please, if you get the offer to direct a Halloween or Scream movie, do it. Oh, if that ever happens, that would be the one thing. That would be like my dream is to make a Scream movie or a Halloween movie. I mean, my vision for a Halloween movie probably wouldn't be liked by everyone, but it won't be like Halloween Ends where no one liked it. It will just be like around 100 people don't like it for some random reason or something like that. But yeah, I have actually thought of this idea a few times of like, I don't know, like a pitch series where I pitch my ideas for new movies and horror franchises. So I may do that, but yeah, if I've already thought about this, if I do become a director, then those will be the ones that I want to do. I've got a bunch of actor groups that I joined a while back, so we could definitely do something. Wonderful. Yeah, as I said, I will message you when the stream is over, just so we could talk a bit more about that. Because, you know, we're both in the UK. Literally every major city, every town is literally about a few hours on train, a few hours on drive. So no one's that far away. I'm actually really liking this stream. It's become way more chill than usual. It's just definitely a lot of fun. But I mean, one thing which I would do if I could ever get the chance to make a stream movie, I would do one thing which maybe a lot of people wouldn't like, but all the people which never got their story finished would. And that would be to make new Nightmare Scream, basically. So it is Scream TV series and Scream merged together, where the actors play the actors, and Ghostface, who's a deranged fan of the Scream franchise, is hunting them down. I just think that could be a really cool idea for a Scream movie, and I think it would really, really work. Just to have a deranged fan of this franchise killing people just because they were in the Scream movies. Like, that would be really cool. I don't know if I'm the only person who thinks that. What do you guys think about that idea? I think that would actually work for a Scream movie. But I don't know. I doubt they'd ever make something like that. But I did hear that Truth or Dare 2 was going to take the new Nightmare approach, so it seems like that approach could still be popular, so you never know. You never know, it could happen. I mean, if I was to make a Halloween movie instead, I don't know, maybe it would be like new characters. You wipe the slate clean. Because I don't want to ruin the original, but I also don't want to bring Jamie Lee Curtis in just to have Jamie Lee Curtis just to get random amounts of money. What I would do is I'd make a sequel to Halloween 4, a requel to Halloween 4, and then from there, you could continue that storyline. Maybe at some point, I don't know, touch more on the Curse of Thorn, just a bit more, but not too much. But yeah. I'd say kind of, but it would be more realistic, I'd say, because I mean, I wasn't really the biggest Scream 5 guy, because Scream 5 introduced characters which, in my opinion, weren't necessary. We didn't need the Carpenter sisters. Sydney, Gail, and Dewey all were doing fine on their own. But, controversial take, I know, but, yeah, I think that it'd be fun just to have a really weird and wacky Scream movie again, like the original. Not that the first one's that much of a comedy, but just something that's fun and something that's actually interesting and has some real feel to it, if you know what I mean. Like some actual, I don't know how to say it, like pizzazz. I mean, Scream 6 had some pizzazz with the opening kill and that, but I mean, if anyone would make a new Scream movie, which I think they could do a really good job, it would be Raka Raka. Because what they did with Talk to Me, with those characters, I think they could do Scream really well. That's who I think should direct Scream 7, if they're still going to make Scream 7. at the moment, it ain't likely. It's still said that Ghostface is coming back in Scream in 2025, but I don't know. Just gonna quickly close my window because my feet are getting cold. Right, I'm back. Don't know why I said no, I'm back. But yeah, like, it would be a lot of fun if I could actually become a director and make actual horror movies, because I have so many cool ideas which I think could make good horror movies. For one, a movie called Red Water, but I'm not going to say it because if I do become a director, that would be the first movie that I make. But yeah, the first movie would be called Red Water, and just to tell you guys what it would kind of be like, it'd kind of be like an Ari Aster movie, but without the penis monsters. Shannon Bow is Afraid. Yeah, I think that if I could ever become a director, it would just be really different. I don't know, a lot of people say that, but if I would direct a Scream movie, it would be very different than what people would usually have. I really want a Jumanji horror movie. I don't know why. I think it would be fun and interesting. Well, we have so many random horror movies. I'm literally going to interview the director of a Cinderella horror movie in a few days, so I think it could happen. I think it could work. I mean, who has the Jumanji rights? Sony? Sony are pretty big with horror movies. They have Thanksgiving. What else do they have? I know what he did last summer. They got the requel of that, so who knows? Maybe they could make a Jumanji horror movie. I still kind of want Jumanji 3. I mean, Jumanji 4, technically, but the third reboot Jumanji one. And then they could try and make a bad horror movie. But hang on, let me see if Jumanji is going to be in the public domain. Because if it is, then I think that, we could definitely get a Jumanji horror movie. That could be why I take a Jumanji horror movie for the channel. Jumanji, public. Oh God, I accidentally opened Google Lens instead of regular Google. I'm looking at Jumanji public domain quickly. Jumanji public domain. Let's see, and I don't. No, it's not in the public domain yet. Yeah, it's not in the public domain yet, so I don't think they can make one yet. But I don't know, maybe in a few years. I mean, in 20 years, Batman and Superman are in the public domain. So, I think it could be, like, really cool to get a Batman v Superman horror movie. That's my opinion, though. Well, I mean, if I was to make something with Takmak, it would either be a Halloween movie or a Scream movie, probably, just because. Or a Star Wars movie, he's a big Star Wars guy, but what we make would probably be better than what Disney's making at the moment. But at least if we stab someone with a lightsaber, they'd actually die. 5 times people have been stabbed with lightsabers and they haven't died. Yet in the prequels, they literally put a lightsaber to a door and it burns a massive hole. What's going on? Yeah, I mean, I guess they will have to wait and see, because if we do make something, we wouldn't want to spoil it, would we? So yeah, but yeah, I'll probably end the stream soon, just because we are getting close to the 2-hour mark. But I have extremely enjoyed this. I think I was gonna end it at like 20 minutes, but this has gone on way longer, and it's been way more fun than I expected. I mean, so is this week, to be honest. Like, this week I've been, like, on a break from school just because it's, like, a half term. and I upload a random video about Linkin Park and it gets 6,000 views. Like that was insane. Oh, 6.1k now. Jesus. And well, yeah, it's going really well here on the channel at the moment, and I think this is going to be my longest live stream to date, which is quite weird still because it feels like I've only been here for about 20 minutes. But that's just how time feels at the moment. It feels like it's gone really fast. I don't know why. Could just be because I'm tired, but who knows? But yeah, what do I want to talk about now? I feel like, just saying this randomly, but I feel like they should make a new Candyman movie. Like, the one we got was okay, but maybe make an actual requel that's, like, actually related to the Tony Todd one. Just because that remake, reboot, requel thingy, that was pretty cool, but it wasn't actually a real requel. It was just sort of, like, remake, I guess, because you had some of Tony Todd in it, but then at other points it wasn't Tony Todd and it was just a random dude. Yeah, I guess I'm just thinking of things to say. No, I've just actually remembered something which I do actually want to talk about with you guys before I go, because this is actually actual horror news. I've completely forgotten about talking about this, even though he's literally in the thumbnail for this live stream. I think. Hang on, I think he's literally in the thumbnail for this live stream, and I forgot about him. Let's have a look. I'm not too sure though. I may be. Okay, no. I did already. I thought I had Chuck in the thumbnail, but no. So, Chucky Season 3 Part 2 finally has a release date. I've wanted to talk about this for a while, just because, well, you know, it's been ages. It has been actual ages. And, well, now we have a release date for it. And I think that it's actually quite closer than I would have thought. It's coming out April 10th, which is way closer than I think everyone else thought. A lot of people thought maybe it would be end of the year again, which is what I thought first time. Then the second time, I'm like, no, it will be beginning of the year. And it's just at the end of the beginning of the year, and we have another 4 episodes to watch. All of those we actually have the names for. So the 5th episode is called Anger, Denial, Bargaining, Desperation, and Murder. Then we have episode 6. Then there will be Blood and Final Destination. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. See you, Megan. Good night. Have a good rest of your evening. Depending on where you are. If you are in sunny Britain, then you will probably be going to sleep now. But if you're in the US or somewhere else, then you probably still have a few hours. See you as well, Casman Industries. Yeah, I think now's probably the right time. Thank you all for joining me on the stream. Until next Friday, if hopefully I am back after the premiere to do a live stream. I will see you guys. Thank you all for joining me in this live stream, discussing a load of different horror stuff for quite a long time. Until next Friday, or maybe next Saturday, just because I may end up doing it on a Saturday if I'm too tired on the Friday. I'm gonna go. Thank you all for watching this. Thank you for chatting horror. Until then, bye-bye.